like 6 weeks later, he says, okay, we decided we'll re-up for the 4 months, but at the current rate. It's like, and in our business partner, in our minds, we had already spent that money, that rent. So it's like, no. And we got one guy that works from home 4 days a week now anyway. And 2 of the other employees were Fridays, and they don't mind working from home. And they're all good, solid employees. We have nothing to worry about in terms of production.
Yeah.
So, you know, I'm the one that, I like going downtown still.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it.
Yeah, that's what I do.
Just to get away and, you know, but, so, oh, and this is on.
So that's, yeah, it's gonna be strange.
Huh?
Strange.
Just to know that it's.
That's gonna be strange, not going in.
It will be. But I have a workout routine at lunch, which I won't, you know, I have membership at clubs locally, so
Okay.
that'll work, you know, so I'll keep doing that, because that's what I gotta keep doing as a routine,
Sure.
you know? Cause I, you know, at COVID, I hated, you know, hated it.
Yeah, that was
So,
strange.
but it's only 4 months, so I figured I can get through it,
Yeah.
you know? So we'll see.
So you're officially kind of making a transition here.
Yeah,
You're
yeah, and we were very fortunate in that, you know, we've got,
Yeah, it looks like a giraffe.
you know, 3 major projects for our 3 employees. They all project manage, so, and it'll last till the end of the year. They don't wanna go anywhere else. So that was our biggest fear, is that they're gonna walk right away. But
So what
No.
happens, are they looking though for the?
2 of them, I think, people have already reached out to us for them.
Okay.
And we said, stay away from them until December. So don't tease them.
Yeah. Not compete.
They'll, and the one girl is, she's the best architect that we could ever ask for.
Okay.
She's great, she's smart, she's thorough. You know, she'll catch on wherever she wants to catch on. She could bid to like
I have 7.
whoever wants her services. She can negotiate.
Awesome.
You know, that's how good she is. So,
I'm sure that's.
man, it's almost time. You might have to do this again.
Kids are back in school.
But my oldest graduated. He loves it and hates it.
Okay, boss. It's yours. It's easy. Switch seats.
I have the middle one's down in Champaign in her 3rd year.
This box says 7, so if you're ready, I'm ready. I hate to put you on the spot, but
What's that?
tell me when you're
Down in Champaign? Yeah.
ready.
Yeah,
Sure.
Yeah, that's a good place to go.
Good evening, everyone. As it is now 7 o'clock on August 28th, I'd like to call the regular meeting of the Planning and Zoning Commission to order with a roll call vote, please.
Commissioner Evans? Absent. Commissioner Miller?
Here.
Commissioner Savory?
Present?
Commissioner Svoboda?
Here.
Commissioner Straka here. Commissioner Weber absent. Commissioner Grund?
Here.
We have a quorum.
Is there a mic on? Sorry, his mic wasn't on, so now we're all good. First order of business is approval of lots of minutes. So we'll go one by one. Minutes of the May 22nd meeting, regular meeting. Comments, additions, revisions, et cetera.
There's no header for case number 2507, so from 2506 down to 2508, it just kind of blends together. So it was for the dog grooming establishment on 47th Street.
Plus, in that same section, Commissioner Weber should be Weber. And then on the next page, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, the 5th paragraph, tis should be the.
Anyone else?
No.
Approval of the minutes, we'll do it, and then we'll just do them all at the same time. Minutes of the June 17th special meeting. Comments, revisions, corrections?
On page 20, the first paragraph, next last sentence, says safety is important, and they would propose a Montessori school here if they felt it wasn't safe. I should say would not.
Anything else for the June 17th meeting? So noted. Now, finally, the minutes of the July 24th meeting, regular meeting.
Under case number 2509, it says Chair Grung. Should be Chair Grund.
I did note also, Evans is missing the S in a few locations in these minutes.
Tenacious group tonight. Anything else? All right, with those noted revisions, and quite efficient job, by the way, staff, because the one was 40 pages, I think. It's not used to that, so thank you for that. So with those noted corrections, do I have a motion to approve the minutes from the May 22nd regular meeting, the June 17th special meeting, and the July 24th regular meeting?
So moved.
Second, Commissioner Miller,
Aye.
Commissioner Sabrin,
Aye.
Commissioner Swoboda,
Aye.
Straka, aye. Commissioner Grund.
Aye.
Motion carries.
Thank you. For those who've not been to our meetings before, we are an advisory commission. We advise the village board. They take our commentary seriously, but we, again, are advisory. They make the final say. Next on the agenda is public comment. And this is for anything that does not have to do with today's agenda. If you have anything you'd like to comment about, you're welcome to do so. Commissioners go first. I have one. We heard the case for the daycare down at the Hollywood station last time. Having taken the train regularly, I've noticed that there's parallel parking right in front of that building. So there was a concern by some of the neighbors that the drop-off spot would be, problematic, and I would counter that it's not. And I think if it became problematic, there would be an opportunity to have that monitored and for the possible police department to have no parking from 7 to 9 or whatever the drop-off times are, and then maybe in the afternoon when the kids get picked up. But I suspect it's not going to be an issue because it's clearly you pull off the road, off of Brookfield Avenue and into the parking lanes, and you can drop the kids off. So, any other comments?
Chairperson Grund, I should note that that case, as well as the Castle Motors sign case and the garage that also came at the last meeting, were all passed on Monday. And thank you for your comments. We did discuss that, and I've asked that it go to the Traffic Commission for those spaces to be reviewed, to see if those are appropriate or if there's a loading zone space that might be appropriate to put in there.
Great, perfect, thanks. Any other commissioner comments at the moment? Public comments, nothing to do with this case, hearing none. Moving right along. The new business and only case tonight is a public hearing for case number 2513, a request for variations from section 62.17 to allow a 600 square foot detached garage above the maximum area of 500 square feet, 10% of the lot area, and section 62.75 to allow a building coverage of 34.2% above the code maximum of 30% in an existing A single-family residential district for the property located at 3620 Harrison Avenue. As this case is a request for garage variation, it triggers a public hearing. I'd like to entertain a motion to open that public hearing.
So moved.
Second.
Commissioner Miller,
Aye.
Commissioner Sabrin,
Aye.
Commissioner Svoboda.
Aye.
Commissioner Straker, aye. Commissioner Grundy.
Aye.
Motion carries.
So for those of you who want to testify, I assume the owners are here to testify, and anybody else from the public that wants to testify in this case, could you please stand up? I have to swear you in. Raise your right hand, repeat after me. I state your name. Swear the testimony I am about to give is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. Thank you. So we've changed the program a little bit, so the applicant is first. So if you come to the mic and state your name and address, and the floor will be yours.
Okay. Do I need to turn the mic on?
Yeah.
Is that good? Okay. Hi, my name is Shahzad Ahmad, and I'm here with my wife, Hira. We're the property owners at 3620 Harrison in Brookfield. So about back in November of last year, we lost our garage and my Camaro along with it to a fire of unknown cause. And we're looking to rebuild. Now, essentially what we want to do is combine a shed size of 100 square foot with a maximum allowable of a garage of 500 square foot. And that's already allowed for in the code in section 6218, but as I understand it, that's not how it was done or interpreted. So we're just looking to basically allow for that to happen. Kind of some more background on what all we're looking to do here is also that our lot size is 5,000 square foot, which is below kind of the new standard lot size of 6,200. So if it was kind of the standard lot size, then it wouldn't have been a problem. But just because the size of the lot is that, it just doesn't allow for the exact requirements of those sections of the code. But that's why I had looked to the other parts where it said, you know, you could combine a shed and a garage. The reason we also are looking for a little bit more space also, my sister is planning to stay with us for a while. She needs a surgery. She's a disabled veteran and needs a surgery. And during her recovery, she's going to be staying with us. So we just wanted to make sure there's enough space for all of that, and getting in and out of the cars as well. So that's pretty much what we're looking to do is just build a 600 square foot garage, which includes a 500 square foot part that's for the garage and 100 square foot for combining it with a shed.
Thank you. Questions of the applicant at this point? Hearing none, you can sit back down while staff gives their report, and then we'll reserve if there's any further questions that you need to answer for us.
Thank you.
Thank you. Staff, the floor is yours.
Floor is ours, okay. Well, of course, it's 3620 Harrison. This is the property, as Mr. Ahmad said, it's 5,000 square feet under the 6,200 standards, surrounded by other single-family properties, all sides. Nice picture of the front of the house and picture of where the garage used to be until November of last year. This is kind of hard to see. This is, of course, where the variation comes into 600 square foot garage. Same thing, single family, 5,000 feet, 600 square foot garage as opposed to the 500 maximum. As he mentioned, there was some discussion at the staff level about if you get 500 and you get the 100 feet for the garage, you still need a size variation. It was determined that historical precedent, I suppose, is that that's how it was interpreted. So that's why they're here for that variation. And then, of course, the coverage puts a little bit over the maximum of 30% at 32% and change. In a nutshell, that's it. That's very simple. It's another garage we see often, variations we see often, and we recommend they be approved with the condition that they build it per the plan. And I forgot, who is it who talks about the gutters? Is that Mr. Weber? Yeah.
Usually, yeah.
I put gutters on here for Commissioner Weber,
Yeah.
but that's up to you folks.
Questions of staff?
I just want to confirm the concrete pad that we see in the photograph, that was the existing concrete pad? That's not a new one, correct?
That's correct.
Okay.
Other questions to staff?
I do see in the drawings that it says downspouts to alley. I would assume that we would want to have those redirected to
And,
the lawn.
and I thought that was a condition of staff's report. Recommendations
With the standing water we have in so many alleys.
with gutter downspouts directed to private property rather than the public alley. Yeah. Other questions to staff?
Did you put that condition on because it showed, the drawings showed it going to the alley? Or you just did it anyway? To show the note that downspouts are directed to?
I don't drive down as many alleys as suppose you folks do that reside in the community. I drive down a lot of alleys looking at garages, and I think there has been standing water in every alley I've been in the 6 months I've had the opportunity to serve here. So when Commissioner Weber brings it up, I think it's certainly a valid concern.
Okay.
Yep.
Because we hear this one over and over, and
Right.
I believe by code and permitting, that it'd be required not to be directed towards another property or,
Right, and hopefully,
Public or
hopefully
private?
that'll get figured out in the new zoning code. We'll see, or a building code iteration. I'm happy to see that the 100 square feet for the shed that I've talked about in previous applications like this finally is found and noted in the staff report.
I was happy to see that as well.
Yeah. Any other questions of staff? Anybody from the public that wants to speak on this matter? None? Any other questions of the petitioner at this point from the commissioners? Okay, time for us to deliberate. If anybody has anything to say, to add.
All due respect, I do not think that somebody's illness or injury or recovery time is reason for getting a variance for this garage.
I agree. And I don't think it impacts the case, but, because if they sell the property to somebody else, then it's not the same condition, so.
Right.
Agreed.
Other than that, I have no problems with this at all.
I'm in favor of the two requests. It still meets the green space requirements and the side yard and rear yard setbacks. Also, if it was a 50-foot lot, right now it's a substandard lot at 30 feet wide. If it was a standard lot, your square footage allowed for a larger garage would be larger, right? So you're still within that square footage of if you had a 50-foot lot. So really the hardship in my mind is the lot itself. So I'm in favor of those two.
I agree.
Anyone else? I have the motion in front of me, so I'll do it tonight. There's actually two, so we'll do them. I think this is a simple enough case, well, I'll read both motions and we vote together. The first motion that I would entertain at this time is to recommend approval of the variation to allow an increase in the garage size from 500 square feet to 600 square feet, and a motion to recommend approval of the variation to allow an increase in building coverage from 30% to 34.2% for case number 2513 for the property located at 3620 Harrison Avenue.
So moved.
Second.
Commissioner Miller,
Aye.
Commissioner Sabrin,
Aye.
Commissioner Svoboda,
Aye.
Commissioner Strega, aye. Commissioner Grund.
Aye.
The motion carries.
Good luck. Next step is the village board, and that meeting would be September 8th. So if anybody would like to follow through on this one, they'll present before the village board on the 8th. Thanks very much. Next order of business is staff update.
I sent over an email that we've been invited by Riverside, who's holding a workshop through the APA on Plan Commission, kind of a general workshop, standard rules, standards way of running the commission. If any of you are interested, please let me know. That would be September 24th, and it starts at 6:30, I believe. If anyone's interested in doing a workshop, it's about 2 hours, they said. So they've reached out to us and other surrounding communities to see if any of the commissioners are interested in joining forces for that.
Great, I saw the email.
And you can send that to me separately. Otherwise, we are set for our zoning code workshop, which is next Thursday at 6:30. And that'll be held as a joint workshop with the Board of Trustees and the Planning and Zoning Commission.
Got it.
I'm excited for that meeting. I know that you all
So am I.
You all have worked with our code regularly for years, most of you, and, and are very familiar with zoning codes. I'm excited to hear your thoughts on it. I have been assured that we will be able to take as much time as we need and as many meetings as we need to get through all of it. I know it's dense, and we want to make sure that when we work with it in the future, that it is efficient and it works the way it needs to, so.
Great. Anything else? 7:18, do I have a motion for adjournment of the regular Planning and Zoning Commission meeting for August 28th?
So moved.
Oh, I'll second.
Commissioner Miller,
Aye.
Commissioner Sabrin,
Aye.
Commissioner Svoboda,
Aye.
Commissioner Stryker, aye, Commissioner Grund.
Aye. Thanks for an efficient meeting, everybody. Have a wonderful holiday weekend.
Libby, can you confirm for us that the meeting is at 6:30? I've got 7 in my calendar.
It was moved up to 6:30. It
Oh.
originally planned for 7 o'clock. Not my decision, it was moved up by powers over me to 6:30.
Okay.
A little extra time, so it is 6:30.
Next Thursday, 6:30.
Yes.
Okay.
September 4th.
Would it be possible to just send out a reminder email that it's about the time change?
Yeah, absolutely.
Thank you.
Cool.
I did not, no.
Enjoy the holiday weekend.
Micah Parsons
Oh, really?
went to back for a defensive lineman who's 30 years old. And a number 1 pick next year and a number 1 pick in 27. Steal
That-
of the century.
That is huge.
Really great.
That's crazy.
Toiletry, little toiletry bag that just fit
Parsons can
And it looks refreshing.
sign him immediately, 188.
Thanks, everyone.
Thank you.